Good evening, everyone, and welcome back again with another live show on the channel. Yes, it is the match preview for the game on Sunday at home against Spurs. We are back at home after at least 3 weeks it is, but we are back at home this weekend. Apologies, I am a bit late. Crappy traffic on the way back, unfortunately. And so, yeah, apologies about that, but I'm here now, which is great. That's the main thing, and we'll get this preview done. So there you are. But anyway, guys, if you do enjoy today's preview, please, of course, remember to hit the thumbs up. Please, of course, hit that subscribe button. Of course, if you're new to the channel, or if you're not yet subscribed and you really enjoy the content on the channel, hit the subscribe button. It is completely free to do so. It helps the channel grow. Again, it's not just me that makes the channel grow by putting the content week in, week out, but you guys enjoying what I put out as well, sharing it around and subscribing as well to the channel as well. And of course, hit that bell notification. You'll be known of any other live shows or any other pre-recorded videos that do get uploaded to the channel as well. Hit the bell button, will notify you whether it's a live show or a pre-recorded video on the day. If you would like to donate, we have Super Chat available. And if you want to consider, because becoming a member for just 99p, just hit that join button to become a member of the channel for just 99p a month. Well, David, there was a couple of comments that have come in. That was my comment to say I was running a bit late. Lawrence is saying, hope you're well, Lawrence, and Andrew as well. Hope you're well, Andrew, as well. So, Spurs on Sunday. And this game is going to be very interesting as well. We're back at home, which is great. But you know what? I'm feeling confident we'll get back to winning ways again. I really, really believe we will. I mean, of course, it wasn't great. We know we got completely turned over with Aston Villa last Saturday, 3-0. But I can't see why we can't look to put that right, in my opinion. Eddie Howe says he's going to analyse that he said after full time against Villa, and he'll find out what went wrong completely and what we could do to sort that out for Sunday. Definitely. And for me, Spurs at the minute, they're a team that you can beat as well. That's why I put in the title, we can beat this lot. I believe because Spurs, they're just very inconsistent. They're just a very inconsistent team this season. They really, really are. And look at how many points they've dropped in a lot of games as well. Antonio Conte's got the boot. As soon as he came out with that comment in one of his press conferences after a game, that was the end of him, unfortunately. And again, with the assistant Christian Stellini in charge, it's not really got any better for them, has it? So there you are. So that is why I do fancy us at home to beat these on Sunday, and a team we could do the double over this season as well, because since we beat them 2-1 down at their place as well. So there you are. Let's dive to another couple of comments. Andrew saying, I read Mason, hope you well. Mason on again, Andrew. Been annoying having 3-week gaps between home games, but happy we have them on the next 3 Sundays. But so annoyed our last game. Home game is on a Monday night. Yes, it is. Leicester is now on Monday night. At home on the last home game of the season. So that is on, of course, the 22nd of May. That's been moved to a Monday night at 8 p.m. So we're not having any more Saturday games at all throughout the rest of the season. Unfortunately, that's the Brighton game's finally been sorted, and that will take place on Thursday, the 18th of May. So there you are. That's not too bad. So finally that's been resolved, and of course we've moved Leicester to the Monday night now. So you are like Chelsea hiring Lampard as interim. It feels like Spurs have written the rest of the season off by sacking Conte and putting his assistant in charge, says Loris. Absolutely, I completely agree with that. Absolutely, I completely agree with that. And look at the way I thought Bournemouth against them as well. I thought they would thoroughly deserve them 3 points as well. Look at the way Bournemouth have been playing, a team that I wanted to stay in the Premier League for next season. Look what they did down at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Stuck 3 past them. And again, it was right at the end of the game was when they got the winning goal, which was brilliant as well. And they've got to come to a way. They're not going to be feeling very confident as well, in my opinion. I mean, apart from Kane and Son, who do you really class as really decent out of their side? There's not a lot you can say there, is there? Not a lot you can definitely say about their side. that it's really, really a fantastic team. I mean, if you can't beat teams like Bournemouth, I mean, what does that tell you in terms of trying to get top 4 for next season as well? So there you are, particularly at home as well. So, and I've seen Spurs drop loads of points away from home this season. Lots and lots of points away from home this season. I mean, particularly away to the likes of Southampton. They've done that definitely as well. Of course, when you get a draw against a really struggling Everton side as well, that was the last away game that they played. They've lost to Wolves as well. So just shows Spurs are very, very, at the moment, very poor away from home. 4-1 against Leicester. That was another one. So they've not won on their travels away from home for quite a long time. So we could look at that and think, right, that's what we got to look at and think, right, Spurs are really poor away from home at the moment. That's good. We're going to have to really stop Kane and Son, because when they're on fire, they really, really can stick balls in the back of the net. I don't think Son's had the best of seasons so far, but he's really started to pick up his form a little bit now. And he has scored some cracking goals outside the box as well. So we've got to take that into consideration. We cannot afford to leave big gaps in the defence. We did that against Villa, and we got absolutely taken to the cleaners on that day as well. So, but considering we're at home, sell out St James's Park, 52,000 as well. You have no doubt we'll get right behind our side as well. Of course, the last game at home was the 2-0 win against Man United. So there you are. But let's get back to winning ways, because I believe we can do this. This is a team that has really, really looked like they're starting to fade away from getting in the top 4 for next season completely by the looks of it. So there you are. What do I think needs to change? That's an interesting one. I think we need to get Sean Longstaff back in for the game. I thought he was a big miss, against Villa, because he's been playing very well as of late. He was definitely a miss. Hopefully he's fully fit. He missed didn't get the start last week because of this illness, but hopefully he's okay now and he's ready to go back in that start lineup for me, definitely as well. Gordon, I think the left side doesn't do him any good, so I think you either need to drop him or you play him on the right-hand side, which I think it suits better for him, because the left definitely did not suit him for last week. So it's either you have him to the bench or you play him on the right-hand side for the weekend as well. So there you are. I think Joe Linton, for me, if Longstaff comes back, I think Joe Linton may have to go out on the left by the looks of it, which that I don't mind that, because that has worked for him. It really, really has. I'm not sure what's happening with ASM yet. I've not seen pics of him training yet. So it just makes me ask that question. Is he going to be fit for Sunday? I don't know. But we'll get more when Eddie does his press conference tomorrow morning. And then we'll get more info then. But, he also doesn't give too much away, Eddie Howe. That's the thing as well. So I'm going to judge it on the base if he's not fit at the moment. So I think Longstaff into midfield, and it looks like we'll have to put Joe Lynn now on the left-hand side. By the looks of it, you'll have Bruno, Willock, and Longstaff as the 3 in midfield. And again, I'm still unsure about the right-hand side either. We'll have Drop going to the bench, or you play him on the right-hand side. So there you are. I think another player that needs to come out for me is Dan Burn. I think he's really, really starting to... I think he's really run out of gas at the moment. He really, really has, unfortunately. And he got absolutely... He was put on toast by the likes of Watkins, Ramsey, Buendia, and I think Ashley Young as well. You've got to admit, Dan Burn was all over the place on Sunday. He didn't know where he was completely at all. So I think Matty Target should come in for this game for me now. Give Dan Burn a break, because he's really, really starting to completely tire out. Matt Target's back from injury. Give him some extra minutes and see what he can do as well, definitely. So there you are. The defense, but the rest of the defense, you keep it as you keep Trippier, you keep Fabian Shea, you keep Botman, because that has really worked a lot of the season. But they were really shocking last weekend, but hopefully they'll look to fix that up because we got completely overrun against Villa. So you're. But David says target 100 back at 100%. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely agree. So you are. As I mentioned, these two are going to be the main threat for Spurs, Son and Kane. So we're going to have to really keep them at bay. We can do that. Definitely as well. So we're going to have to redo it on our home turf as well. But if we get at Spurs right from the very get-go, we get at them because midfield, we can overrun them and their defense can be all over the place at times as well. So we get at them, we've got every chance of winning this game as well. Lloris in goal has been very error-prone this season for me for Spurs. So there you are. Even the some Spurs who are not really confident of going to this game, they're thinking, if they can't beat teams like Bournemouth at home, what makes you think that we're going to go up to Newcastle and get a result out of that as well? So it is worrying time for Spurs. It really, really is as well. So, and it's it's going to be interesting who's going to take that job as well. Particularly that Conte got the sack, the assistant's still in charge, so Spurs are going to be on the look for a new manager for probably going to be next season now by the looks of it. So I don't know, because when you're taking the job at Spurs, you're working under Daniel Levy, and who is just a parasite to work for, which is what you can say about him. So there. Did you hear 80 million for Mount, says David? Yes, I've heard things about that. And wow. 80 million for a player who's not been on great form this season for Chelsea at all. So I don't know, like maybe if he starts picking up some form, but I haven't been seeing it from Mason Mount at all as of late. So 80 million, nah, they can put that where the sun don't shine for the moment, the price tag. Yeah, completely. So MC. Well, but let me know, guys, know, are we getting back? Can we get back to winning ways for the weekend? Can we see us get those points back? We're back at home, which is great as well. Company is Bookie's favourite, but don't seem leaving Burnley right after promotion. Luis Enrique is the next favourite. Says Loris, I can't see Company going straight there. Yeah, I think that would be a jump too far for Company at the moment. Keep it, do what he's doing with Burnley. Let's see what he can do in the Premier League with them for next season. And then maybe you see where it goes after that. But Enrique, possibly not a bad shout as well. So again, of course, Spurs being with the size of the size that Spurs are, you don't know who's going to take that job there. That's the thing. So you are. And Robert with his cheeky back and diggy quotes. Yeah, God almighty. But yeah, of course, we'll get out to the predicted lineup during the show as well. So let us know who you think is going to come back in. Who would you like to see come back in? Who needs taken out the start lineup? For the moments, of course, do drop your comments in the live chat and who you think needs to come in, who needs to come out for you for this weekend as well. So, so there. 2 o'clock kickoff on Sunday as well, which is it'll be a long journey, so Spurs fans are gonna have to make the long journey up, leaving extra early in the morning from North London as well. So, yeah. Is ASM back, says Robert. We'll wait and see in Eddie's press conference. He's trying to work. He's probably the only way he could probably think is probably going what he's been of his posts on social media. But I'm just going off the back of he's not fit yet. That I think Longstaff will come back into midfield and we may put Joe Linton on the left. So that's what I'm judging it on the most at the very moment of time. So, so there you are. Hopefully Isak gets back to his best. He did have his best of games last Saturday, but no one did as well. But he had a couple of opportunities which was saved. But if he really tests Lloris, that would be brilliant. That would be brilliant. Because if he can work Lloris, there's a chance he can score a couple as well. Because of Lloris, he's not been very consistent at all for Spurs at all this season. I mean, is it because he's knocking on? He's right into his 30s now, as well. Or do you think he's not helped in a way by his defence that's in front of him? I mean, Eric Dyer, awful defender as well. Sanchez, not highly rated as well. Romero, he's not too bad, but their defense is terrible. Emerson Royale, I know he's injured. I said he's one of the worst signings that Spurs have made, as well. So yeah, but their defense is really known to be really inconsistent as well. So you can't wait till 3 p.m. Sunday, says Robert. Well, it's 2 o'clock kickoff. So you better make sure you get to the ground early, a bit earlier than that. So there you are. But yeah, it's going to get a very interesting game on Sunday. It really is, definitely. So yeah, we haven't beat Spurs at home for a long time, a few years, since 2016, I'm pretty sure, when we beat them 5-1 and we were already relegated to the Championship that season. So yeah, but again, the way Spurs are playing, we do fancy us to get those points as well. So about the phones, what about the phones? I'm not so sure what you mean there. So yeah, as I mentioned, we haven't won since Spurs since 2016 when we beat them 5-1. Of course, I think we have lost every. Well, I think we haven't won since, but I think we drew one, so we've had a few defeats. So after Spurs, so when we beat them 5-1, we did lose 2-0. That was the season we got back up and we got promoted, where Shelby got sent off. Season after that, it was the first game of the season after that as well, but we lost 2-1. And that one, I believe Hosselu scored for us in that game. He did. And Spurs, I think, scored through Ali, and I think it was for Tongan with the first goal as well. The season after that, we lost 3-1 when the game was behind closed doors after it restarted during COVID. That was when Mourinho won his first game at St James's Park as well. So there you are. But after that, we got a 2-2 draw against them. Joe Linton scored and put us in front. Kay get 2 goals for them as well. And then Joe Willock then get the equaliser getting towards the end of the game. So that got us a point out of that game. And Willock will know what this game will be like as well, considering he has played in the derbies when he's played for Arsenal. But hopefully he'll be known to fix up as well, because he had a really poor game last week as well. But again, everyone did. No one out the starting 11 apart from Pope, which kept us in the game, had a good game at all. So, anyway, of course, Trippier playing against his former club as well. He'll know what it will feel like as well, definitely. So yeah, but let us know, guys. Are we winning this game on Sunday? Any Spurs fans, if you're tuning in or watching as well, are you feeling very confident of anything on Sunday when you come up to St James's Park? Because I've seen a lot of your fan base and they're not feeling it confident at all by the looks of it. So, yeah. So, well. But of course, we'll hear more, as I mentioned, in Eddie Howe's press conference when he does announce who's going to be fit. ASM will just wait and see, but Kraft, nah, definitely not for him. It'd be interesting to see, can Harrison Ashby make the bench as well for the game as well. Of course, he was playing for the under-23s the other day as well, and he scored as well, so... So I'm just having a look what this thing is at 3 o'clock. Apparently, it's a UK public alert system, which is Robert about the phone. So I'm not so sure Well, we know the signal inside the ground's poor anyway, a lot of the time. So, well, it's a test, so it's just a test. We think Ashby will take Mankio's squad place next season. He'll have to be registered. Yeah, absolutely. We'll wait and see. Mankio could be out the door come the end of the season. We bought Ashby in for a reason, and I think he could learn a lot from Kieran Trippier. Yeah, I believe he really, really can, definitely as well. So, yeah. But, yeah, I'll be interested to see if he does make the bench. Because after him getting that scoring a cracking goal as well, so didn't he? So, yeah. So maybe we've brought the lad in for a reason from West Ham, which a lot of West Ham fans were disappointed with, that he left them. But yeah, do the predicted lineup very, very shortly. And of course, remember to get yours in when we get onto that as well. So but let's look at Spurs' when I look at Spurs' lineup from what they went with last week. Which is what I'm going to look at. So this is what they went with from last week. So they had Lloris in goal. The back three was Romero, Dyer, and Lenglet. Dyer, play you can easily get at. Poor defender. Or Romero, he's not too bad. Lenglet, I think it's a play you can get off. The two wing backs was Porro and Perisic. Perisic at ring back, who's still got pace on him. To be fair, he's not a bad player, but he is quite knocking on as well. So, as well, Højbjerg, a player I think our midfield can do, get overrun him. Skip, not a bad young talent as well. So, yeah. Kulusevski, I don't think he's been the same player that he has been from last season. Son, he's not had the greatest of seasons. But he has been scored a couple of crackers, and of course Harry Kane as well. When he doesn't have a good game, you know that he has a goal drought in a game as well. So, but we do have to keep an eye out, particularly for Song and Kane are the most ones there, I'm going to think as well. So, well, on the bench, I'm going to look at their bench. They got Sanchez, not a highly rated defender. Richarlison, don't think he's justified his price tag here for them. I've got to admit, Danjuma. Him as well. Of course, he did score last week, didn't he? Yes, he did score last week. He did, actually. So we'll see. He does come off the bench. Forster, not the same keeper. Tanganga, Saw, Austin, Devine, and Abbott, some young academy players there. So that's why I think we can. That's why I believe we can win against Spurs for this Sunday as well. So it's great to get back at home. We've not been at home for 3 weeks. We've had a few away games in a row as well. So, yeah, of course, after Man United, we were away to West Ham. And, of course, we were away to Brentford after that. And then we were away at, of course, Aston Villa after that as well. So, yeah, it's glad to be back on home territory as well. Packed out St. James's Park. The place is going to be lightning in terms of the atmosphere and all that. As well, we know wall flags will probably have a good display on as well before the players come out the tunnel. As well, so yeah, but hopefully Eddie will get this right for Sunday. Know what you'll have to do to make sure we get back to our winning ways for this Sunday. Definitely as well. So if you get those 3 points, goal takes us on to 59 points as well, and it just gives us that boost for definitely a top 4 place come the end of the season as well. So, of course, and go back above Man United because they are not playing in the Premier League for the weekend because they, of course, they are in FA Cup action with Brighton down at Wembley. So we win. If we win, we go back above them on goal difference. Definitely, but they will have a game in hand on. They will have a game in hand on us. That's the only thing. So there. But of course, they're in Europa League action. Of course, it's Sevilla, so that's going to be interesting. Yeah, as well. So second visit to Wembley for Sinclair, says Mason. He God. Nah, hopefully he's up for the game. Hopefully he's up for the game for Sunday. So you got a few minutes. We'll get into the predicted lineup. But let's get this job done on Sunday. Get those 3 points we need. Get the double. Do you ever look happy and smile? Oh, yeah, McAvoy is grumpy, cheeky twat. You know, just been a little bit there. So yeah, but yeah, let's do this on Sunday. And I'm looking forward to the game on Sunday, definitely. Hopefully the weather's going to be nice as well on Sunday as well. The weather's starting to really become nice as of late, which is really, really good. Hopefully we'll see that for Sunday as well. That sun shining out down on St. James's Park. So absolutely. Yeah, glad to be back at home for Sunday. And yep. As well. So right, we'll do the predicted lineup now. So this is what I think Eddie would go with, and I'm gonna say I'm judging on the base that ASM's not going to be fit for the weekend. He could be, but I'm just doing on the base that he's not going to be fit for this game for Sunday. So here we go. Then start off in goal. That man there in the middle of the goal, Nick Pope, who just turned 31 yesterday, didn't he? So yes, I hope he's had a great 31st birthday. Nick Pope, yes, it was yesterday. So he's 31 years of age now, but hopefully he had a great day, and hopefully he knows that a clean sheet would just be great for him if he could get that for Sunday as well, or just not. Hopefully no goals are just not as many goals that go past him where it wins us the game. So he was so of course easy decision in goal, Nick Pope. Let's go with the back four now. So the right back spot, Kieran Trippier will be captain on the day. Hopefully he'll up his game for Sunday. He really, really needs to after he was really, really poor last Saturday. His set pieces, he's got to work on them for me, because I think Spurs do concede goals from them as well. So he's going to have to start improving on them as well. Or if it's not going to get any better, maybe try someone else on the set pieces just to help him out as well. So because they have been all over the place as of late, but hopefully keep Tibbs of Trippier with his defending and his passing and he knows that he'll be able to get that sorted there for Sunday, definitely. So you are. Let's go to the centre back. So that man there, first of all, Mr. Fabian Schär. Again, hopefully he's ready and fixed up now for Sunday, because he's been fantastic this season. He really, really has, definitely. There will be games they're not gonna have great games. There'll be what game at times where they'll not be. But hopefully he's ready. He's been immense this season, Fabian Schär. And he's just been a joy to watch at the back. He really, really has been. So there. And alongside him, that man there, Mr. Sven Botman. Again, hopefully the same as the others two as well. Ready to go now. For Sunday, is ready to fix up, because he was all over the place last Sunday. But hopefully he looks at that and thinking, that was awful for me. I need to sort this out for Sunday. Hopefully he does that. Definitely as well for Sunday, because we're really going to have to need him to do that, definitely. Right, in the left back spot, let's get this man in now. Let's get him in. I'm going to go with Matt Targett. Give Dan Burn a rest. He's completely out of gas for me at the moment. Give Matty Targett some minutes after that. Maybe if he's not if you can't play for the full 90 minutes, you could take him off at some point during the game. But I think he needs to start now, Matty Targett, because remember Matty Targett bombing up and down those flanks. What he knows and of course, him is defending as well. And of course, he can get those crosses in the box on his left foot, which is what a natural left back really, really does. So that's why I want to see Matty Targett in that start lineup for Sunday. Give Dan Brain a break. He's really, really struggling at the moment for me. So let's get Matty Targett in and see what he can do, definitely. So that is the back four. Right then, in the three in midfield. So first of all, we are going to start off with that man there, Mr. Bruno. Of course, he didn't have the best of games on Sunday, but he's just been, what a play. He's just been at all for us. Ever since we signed him, he's just been magnificent for us. And of course, fans just love him up here. We really, really do. And that's why we just need him to get him back to his best day for Sunday. No doubt about that he will, definitely. So there. Next player into the three in midfield. Let's get this man back in, Sean Longstaff, because again, I really thought he was a miss for last Saturday. Get him in for Sunday. Let's see him use his drive with the ball. His passing's been really, really good as of late. So there you are. So let's get him in and let's see what he definitely can do for Sunday. He's had a couple of days in terms of not playing a lot of minutes. Of course, he got took off at half time against Brentford, and he only came on in the second half against Aston Villa. So let's get him back into the start lineup and see him get it back to what he's best for. I've been seeing him as of late as well. So yeah. And the last one in the midfield is going to be that man there, Joe Willock. And again, he knows what these games will be like because he's played in these for Arsenal. And he'll City want to get one over these, definitely. He really, really will. That is for sure. So, yeah. Again, hopefully he's ready for Sunday because was really poor last week. And hopefully he's ready to get fired because I think Joe Willock is really getting better as a player at this football club as well. And of course, him and Joe Linton can rotate that left-hand side because they've been doing that and it has really worked. It really, really has worked for them. So there you are. Right then, the attacking three now. So on the right-hand side, I'm going to actually go with Jacob Murphy. I'm actually going to keep him in. I thought at times, maybe not had the grace, but at times he got some good balls in the box against Villa, but just no one was there on the end of them. That was the thing. So I am going to keep Jacob Murphy in there. But when he's starting to tire out, of course, you can take him off and you can put Gordon on that right-hand side, where I think he plays better than the left-hand side there for me. So, yeah, you are. So I'm going to keep Jacob Murphy in for Sunday. And he can use his pace, get up and down the flanks and get those crosses into the box. Definitely as well. So there you are. Right then, on the left-hand side, I'm going to go with Joe Linton on the left-hand side this time. Put him on the left-hand side. Him and Joe Willock can rotate if they need to. But let's get Joe Linton back in there because he could use his pace and his skills against that Spurs defence as well, definitely. So there you are. And he has done well on the left this season as well. So you can't deny that in a way because I really, really think he has definitely done well this season. And he's getting better and better as a player at this football club as well. So you are. And in the middle, it's going to have to be that man there, Isak. Of course, he had a couple of chances last week, which was saved by Martinez. Didn't have the best of games as well. But you know why he's now in that start lineup now. And of course, game's not going well in a way. We can look to get Callum Wilson either alongside him during that point as well. But Isak, we need him in the start lineup in terms for his pace. Give him the ball, let him use his skills, and let's hopefully stick quite a couple or a few in the back of the net for Sunday as well, because he's only 2 away from double figures now, and there's still an opportunity he will do that, get those double figures in terms of goals for this season as well. So there you are. So that is the predicted starting 11 that I've gone with. So in goal, it's Kieran Trippier. The back four, in goal, it's Nick Pope. The back four is Kieran Trippier, Fabian Schär, Sven Botman, Matt Targett, who I think needs to come in for me. The midfield three is Bruno, Sean Longstaff, who needs to come back in as well, Joe Willock, and the attacking three of Jacob Murphy, Joe Linton, and Alexander Isak. So let me know down in the live chat, is Eddie Howe going to go with that for Sunday? If he isn't, who do you think he's going to bring in? course, let us know down in the live chat who it could be, because it's always great to get your thoughts. Definitely as well. So, yeah, let me know who he's going to bring back, who he's going to go with for Sunday, who he's going to bring back in, who we could take out the firing line as well. So, it's always great to get your thoughts, as it really, really is. So, definitely is. Of course, please remember to like it and subscribe to the channel if you just tuned in, and if you're brand new to the channel as well. Again, massive thank you. The subscribers have been coming in, which is really, really good. So, again, massive thank you. To all of you that have really helped support this channel, definitely as well. Of course, on the way to get to 1,800 subscribers, but of course, the main big target is the 2,000 as well. So there you go. Why is Bruno not playing? Did you say playing? No, he's definitely playing for Sunday. I can see he's definitely going to be playing for Sunday. The only one I just don't think may not make it is the SM yet, but I think Bruno will be back. He'll be in that start lineup for on Sunday as well. Hopefully, Longstaff is. And as I mentioned, I would like to see Matty Target come in for me, definitely as well. So, there. Of course, we'll start to draw the show to a close, and then within the next 5 to 10 minutes, but I will, of course, get my score prediction just before when we start to wrap up the show for today. So, yeah. But cannot wait to be back at the Cathedral on the Hill for Sunday, St James's Park. We haven't been there since Manchester beating Manchester United 2-0. ESM is in France. PI, is he still in France? If he's still in France, working on his recovery from his hamstring, you're probably going to think he's not going to make the game then. Because he has a few games and then he starts to pick up a little niggle or some kind of strain, and he's having to go to somewhere. He's having to go to France to try and recover from that as well. So, which is a bit of a shame. So, because I thought Man United, he was excellent, and I thought West Ham, he was really good again as well. So, just the same, because he was starting to show that great form again. Just a shame another injury he's caught, unfortunately, which is So, yeah. We will see NUFC will win 2-1 against Spurs. Okay, interesting. That's a possibility. That is definitely a possibility. That we can win that for Sunday. It is a real possibility. It just really, really is. So there. But let us know, guys, if you're at the game on Sunday. Hopefully it'll be a great day out. If not, if you plan to tune in on the TV and watching it as well. So there you are. Tony's just popped in. I hope you're well, mate. Very, very, very well. Thanks, Tony. Again, I thought your preview yesterday was really, really good. With Harry, I thought I was watching it and he just said brilliant. Start to finish as well. So there you are. Well, but well done there, Tony. Tony's on the way to 500. Please drop him a subscriber if you've done so, because I think Tony deserves it. He's done very well since coming on the YouTube scene, and I think he deserves the support he gets. So please, if you haven't checked Tony's channel out, it's all black and white TV. Do drop Tony the support he really deserves, because I think he does deserve it. So he's on the way to 500, and I think Tony's channel's just going to grow even further. It really, really is. Robert says, if ASM is fit, would you start him? Oh, interesting. I would say, yeah, I would, because he's been very excellent as well. So there you are. So you are. Hope Miggy Almiron plays better. Yeah, he could do. Is he going to be? I can't see him starting yet, Miggy, yet, because he's only just come back in his way. Tony says Sky are a fucking disgrace and have told them to shove their subscription. Wow, I don't blame you, Tony, because we've got no Saturday game throughout the rest of the season at home, have we? Leicester's been moved. Leicester's been moved to a Monday night. I know you've seen, Tony, you wanted to try and come up for that game, and they've moved it to Monday. Brighton's on a Thursday night. Do you know what? I feel sorry for the Brighton fans in a way, because they're going to have to travel all that way from down up from the south coast as well. But I don't blame you, Tony, if you've told them to go to shove their subscription in a way as well, because I know you wanted to. I know you were saying you wanted to come up for Leicester, and the fact that they've moved it now must be oh, yeah, it must be very frustrating and annoying. I can imagine, like so. Southampton game is a Sunday 2 p.m. Yes, it is on the 30th of April. Yeah, Brighton fans are thrilled at the prospect of a Thursday night game. Aye, absolutely. So I don't know how many they're going to bring up on a Thursday night as well. So but again, really, it's a lot of angry people that are not happy with the games being moved again. I mean, I thought Leicester could have stayed on Saturday. Not. Is it down to they want to just see us guarantee that top 4 spot come the end of the season? All the Sky pundits want to see that. Well, I don't know. It could be. But I can see, Tony, you've actually done a rant, a YouTube short rant. So I'll check that out once I've done this show as well. But again, please do check out Tony's channel. It's all black and white TV. I think Tony deserves the support that he really, really deserves since he's come onto the YouTube scene now. So, so there, yeah. Also, Leicester could be relegated to James's pockets. It possibly could be as well. So maybe Southampton could be as well. Because they're dead and buried for me, definitely. They really, really are. That's the thing. So, yeah. I've heard rumours Spurs fans have been given a warning. Or what's the warning they've been given, I wonder? Wonder what the warning is they've been given. So if you let us know, Robert, what it could be. Crazy to think that happened on top of the quarterfinal win after we lost Perez to them in 2019 because of our lack of ambition. Absolutely. Would you take Declan Rice or James Ward-Prowse in the summer pair? Just one. Oh, Declan Rice, I think, is the better one. I think he's a great CDM as well. Even though he probably costs more than James Ward-Prowse at the moment. But Declan Rice, oh, yeah, I think it would be Declan Rice for me, definitely. I think it's a test for something that can be used in the event of emergencies such as floods. Yep, could be. Possibly could be. Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully, James Maddison to appear. Hopefully, yeah, absolutely. Player I would love. If Leicester get relegated, then yeah, He's definitely leaving. And Roberts called me a sad Macam sod. You cheeky git. But yeah, of course, we're going to wrap up the show in just in a couple of minutes, and I will get my score prediction for Sunday. And I'm said I am going to go for a Newcastle win, which is what I like to do now, because the way we've been playing, if we come off a defeat, I just have that feeling we'll turn it around. Now, I really just have that feeling we really, really will turn that around. For sure. Definitely. So, yeah. Yeah. So, but cannot wait for Sunday. Get back onto our cathedral on the hill for Sunday, or the Holy Grail, what we like to call it. Get those 3 points for Sunday. Let's do this. Cannot wait. Cannot wait at all. Says I've sent you a link. Okay, I'll have to check that out and see what it's about. That was about the emergency thing, and that's what it was. So yeah, I've actually just had a look at that before. So yeah. You know, Sam Macabita, you're a great NUFC fan. Thank you so much. That's me, of course. Support black and white. Completely. You've just sent me another one. What's this? Right, this is Tottenham announced punishments for Spurs fans caught selling Newcastle United tickets. Wow. Apparently, there's going to bring around 3,000. Apparently, they could get done for selling tickets around. Wow. That's. Yeah. So that's interesting, that to hear what's kind of been going around. Okay, then we're going to start to draw the short to a close now, and I'm going to get my score prediction for the game tomorrow. So this is what I'm going to go with. I'm going to make a banner out of this as well. So this is what I am going to go with for tomorrow. And this is what I will be going with. There's only one PD Proudlock. Thank you so much for that. Chelsea will have a hot sale in the summer. Wow. Can you blame them? No. Well, look at all of who they signed. They're going to have to get some rid of a lot of those players, aren't they? Anyway, guys, this is what my score prediction is going to be for Sunday. So here it is. And it's this. There you are. I'm going to say Newcastle United are going to win by 3-1 on Sunday. I'm going to say for Newcastle, Isak's going to get 2. And I'm going to say the other goal scorer is Joe Linton. And for Spurs, I'm going to say it's Harry Kane for them. So that is what I'm going with. If you haven't seen it, 3-1 to Newcastle United is what I'm going with for Sunday. It's about Spurs fans. Yeah, the new, like I've just seen it just before. So, there you are. So 3-1 Newcastle is what I'm going to go with. So there you are. Right, what we got next coming up on the show, of course, I will be back tomorrow night at 8 o'clock with the Crazy PD's Football Live show. So feel free to get yourselves on for tomorrow. Of course, definitely. Be great to see as many of you. Of course, we'll talk about the game, the defeat last week. Of course, we'll talk about the game on Sunday. Of course, any other football news that's been coming out, definitely as well. Of course, if you know what happens when we have an hour of the show, of course. And if you want to get comments about Klopp in his teeth and some other players who look like that we've had a bit of a laugh at about. So there you are. So 8 o'clock tomorrow. Of course, I will pin the link in the live chat. So feel free to get yourselves on for tomorrow night. As always, of course, remember after the game on Sunday, I will be giving you quick thoughts. There will be fan reactions as well. And of course, there'll be the match review and the player ratings, whether it's the same day, but if not, definitely the next day. Yabba Dabba Doo's just popped in. 5-1, Botman Trips, Isak hat-trick, VAR Kane. Also 5-1 is what Yabba Dabba Doo's going to go with for Sunday. So there you are. Well, guys, if you have enjoyed, please, of course, remember to hit the thumbs up. Please, of course, remember to hit that subscribe button. Of course, if you're new to the channel or if you're not yet subscribed and you really enjoy the content going on the channel, hit that subscribe button. It is completely free to do so. It helps the channel grow. And again, it's not just me that helps makes this channel grow, but it's you guys as well that enjoy the content what I put out, liking the videos, sharing it around, subscribing to the channel as well, definitely. And of course, hit that bell notification that will let you know of any other live shows or any other pre-recorded videos on the channel as well. Notifying the bell will notify you whether it's a pre-recorded video or a live show on the day as well. And of course, you can still donate to the channel if you feel like you want to give some air to the channel. And if you want to become a member for just 99p a month, just hit that join button to become a member. And once again, when we get enough members, we will look into things like prize draws, etc. So things like that, definitely. So there you are. So again, if you would like to consider becoming a member of the channel, just hit the join button if you would like to do so. There you are. One comment. See you back up. So great video yet again. Cheers, man. As well, guys, enjoy the rest of your night, whatever you are doing. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. See you later, guys. Take care.